Or do you treat them all the same?
I mean, it's a football game. We got to win it. You know, you can't put too much into it. Obviously, it's your first game. You want to go out, start out 1-0. Build some momentum, build some confidence. But you can't make the game bigger than the rest of the season. So you got 16 guys that you got to play, 16 teams you got to play against. Try to get to the playoffs. You got to approach it the same way each week.
Is it important though for that first game to kind of get off to a good start? You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go off to a good start just to kind of get that momentum rolling.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Definitely. You want to come out fast, execute well. The big thing always about the first couple of weeks is there always going to be some funky looks, that teams haven't shown in the preseason or anything like that. So, you might see some unscouted stuff, but other than that, just come out, play to your rules, play the game hard and make sure, we get out there, we're crisp, we're clean, giving the clean pockets, good, running lanes, stuff like that. So, biggest thing is just to go out there and execute.
Dirk Cutter was just saying, he goes, Tennessee didn't show a lot during the preseason, and when you go up against the Dick LeBeau team defense, there going to be some new wrinkles in there. What do you expect out of Tennessee?
Just like I said, there's unscouted looks. A lot of times, we have rules that take care of everything. You just, you see something funky, you just got to try and stick to your rules and block it the best you can. And then it just comes down to everybody else executing on the outside, or if it's something funky in the run game, you just got to kind of block your rules and pick up the people.
With a rookie quarterback, you expect a lot of blitzes.
Yeah, there'll be some pressure, but that's typical to any team. As soon as you can show teams that you can handle the pressure, it goes down a little bit. But every team has a certain down and distance or a certain thing they like to do, against certain formations, certain teams, stuff like that. So each coordinator always has a habit, but at the end of the day, you have to come down to, blocking your rules, doing the things that you do the best, and just executing.
How you feeling about your guys, Ev? And how critical could it be to have a Dirk Cutter, Evan, after what happened last year, the unfortunate circumstances? How much can that help continuity and flow in the offensive line?
No, I think it's going to be a lot better. Dirk obviously has a lot of experience in this league, so he's been doing we've been doing a lot of really good things this week. Preparations have been going well so far. We just got to make sure that we keep preparing the same way, and by the time we get to Friday, everything is 100%. Guys know what they need to do. We have a great grasp on the game plan, what we want to do from an offensive standpoint, and then just go out there and execute. So
this is his offense, though, right? I mean, this is the guy that's been here from day one, OTAs. A little bit different than last year.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll say this about offense in the league in general. I think I've said this to you guys before, but everybody runs the same plays. They just call them a little bit different. And then everyone has their little wrinkles that they put in. But it's just how the guy calls the plays. That's how everybody differs. Everyone might call them different, or but they're all the same plays. It's just how the guy wants to execute at the end of the day.
This line has so many young guys on, especially the backups. Just about the leadership role that you've taken on, how much you've enjoyed kind of getting to bring them along and get them up to speed.
Just trying to show them the experience. How preparation can make the game slower for you and not speed things up. How to play under control. You talk about techniques and stuff like that, but sometimes there's just little things that if you play next to a guy or something like that, that I might do different than somebody else, or I might want to, tell Allie or Logan or something like, hey, like I'm gonna do it this way, I'm gonna do it that way. So it comes down to, and that's just across the board. With Logan and Donovan, he might want to do something different, and he might tell them like, hey, step this way, or set that way. So at the end of the day, though, it's it helps them because it makes them more comfortable, and it gives us confidence that they're taking it, and you see it on the film, and then they're taking that and applying it on the field. And so it helps their confidence, and it helps you have confidence in them that they're getting the job done right.
Do you feel you and Logan are going to have to keep an eye on Jameis just to kind of keep him from getting too excited, amped up for a game one in the NFL?
No, I think Jameis is going to be Jameis. He's pretty much been the same person since he stepped in the door. When he first got here, and I don't think that's going to change as far as the game goes. He has a certain confidence about himself, and that's a thing you want to see in a quarterback. You want to make sure the guy is confident in every play that he's calling. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he's been doing a great job of doing that since he's walked in the building.
Who can be the X factor in this offense?
Well, I don't know if you've seen our skill positions, but we got a lot of guys. So the biggest thing is just us up front. We have to give everybody a chance to be successful out there.
Is there one guy who can really turn this though?
it's a team game. So, you know, it doesn't take one guy, it takes 11. You know, at the end of the day, we on offense, you know, you have to execute, you know, all 11 players on the same page.
And you guys obviously faced a 3-4 when Cleveland was here in the preseason. How much better prepared can you guys be for this time around, having normal game planning and getting ready for it?
Oh, you know, just you know, I think seeing it in the preseason was good for us. You know, it really kind of showed, you know, some of the guys, you know, those looks, things like that. Because you know, when you play a 3-4, every team kind of plays a 3-4 a certain way. So at the end of the day, when you know, so at the end of the day, when we're talking about it and these guys are seeing it now, you know, they can reference something in a game. You know, now luckily that was a preseason game. It doesn't count. That's why you practice. You know, that's why we have the preseason. But you know, now that it's come down to, hey, this is, you know, these games count. You know, it's you know, it's going to be good for them to be able to see these things and be able to correct those going back from this game to coming to this game.
Yeah,